be very clear. I am an immigrant son. I have never taken a nickel from a slave. My family has never profited from slavery. Blacks did not build anything that my family profited from, ever. Now, there are some rich white families who have profited from slavery, and if people have grievances, that's who they should go to. There are corporations who may have initially profited from slavery. That's who they should go to. The King of Spain profited greatly from slavery. The Arabian kings profited greatly from slavery. But I, as an American and an immigrant son, never kept a slave, never benefited from slavery. It's one of the biggest lies ever promulgated by the black revisionist historians. It's an absolute lie to say that black slavery built America. Well, that's like saying the Chinese who were conscripted to build a railroad built California. Well, they didn't build California. They built the railroad tracks. And moreover, you never hear Chinese screaming for reparations. When have you last heard Chinese screaming that someone owes them something? If it is true that their antecedents were virtual slaves building the railroads in California, how is it that the Chinese have done so well in America 2 generations later? You don't hear them screaming anybody owes them anything. Why is that? Now, if you want to really get into this, I would say that I am owed reparations for what I've paid. I am so sick and tired of this discussion that I'm going to fight back. I've had jobs stolen from me as a result of affirmative action. I have paid criminal levels of taxation to support people on the bottom who don't work, and to support police and jails and God knows what for people who don't work. And I'm sick of it. And I'm sure I'm not the only person sick of it. So I'm going to tell you right now, since the left is going to make race very important, I'm ready for that fight. And I'm not going to sit here and roll over and be afraid of you calling me names, because I can give it back as good as I can get. And let me tell you something. The balance sheet is not complete. You owe me money. I don't owe you anything. I've had my birthright stolen because of people who are far less qualified than me. I've had my pockets lifted to support people who are not as productive as I am. And I'm sick of it. So there, you want to have the discussion? You want to have it for the next 4 years? You can start it today. Or I really don't need to do it, frankly. We can just talk about geese migration.